The Quote Goats Podcast. With your hosts, Tommy Guns. The Quote Goats Podcast.
All right. We back in the building, man. It's another episode of the Quote Goats Podcast. I go by the name of Tommy Guns, and I got some friends in the room. I'm going to let y'all introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Merita, and this is
Olee.
Oh.
We are from Upscale Uptown.
Upscale Uptown. What is that exactly?
Oh, shoot. It's
That she can start with that.
No,
What is that? She is the original founder of Upscale Uptown. Upscale Uptown started back in what year?
2010.
2010. Okay.
I was doing starting some events in Atlanta, and my first event was at Uptown Lounge downtown on Peachtree.
Ah, so that's where the name come from.
Yes. So when I got here, I was like, I need to throw something else with it instead of Uptown. So I was like, Upscale Uptown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why the upscale?
Because I wanted something from Atlanta. It was more everything. Peachtree is more upscale, upclass.
Okay.
So I wanted to start events with like more upscale type stuff.
Upscale type stuff. And how did you end up in Germany?
We're gonna talk a lot. I plead the fifth.
How long is this show?
Hey, we can go for 2-3 hours if need be.
Well, I actually I followed my ex to Germany just to visit.
Okay.
So I saw, the nightlife over here in Germany and like, this is something interesting.
Right, it is.
So, after that, with my ex dipped to the left, I was like, but that's another thing to hop on.
Then she found me.
Yeah, under a rock. Now to play. But yeah, so
Hidden gem.
So you will start that how we met.
Is that a question?
Yeah, I would love to know how y'all met. Did y'all meet on that trip?
No.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. This was farther down the line.
So I went to one of her events because she did Upscale Uptown event in Ramstein, Wallenbach or something.
It was
some
Roots.
little.
It was called Roots.
Yeah.
With Cisco. Shout out to Cisco.
Cisco.
Yes. That not that Cisco.
And one of my homeboys back then did a album release party there that she put together and hosted it. So he invited me. I went over and then she saw me and what did you see, Lee? Because you always like to tell that story.
I mean, when she walked in with her crew, it was like, it's something, I don't know, it's just something about the way she walked in. Everybody just gravitated, like, who is this?
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, who is this?
Okay.
I didn't find out who this is. Girl in the blue dress. Okay.
Oh, you remember what dress she
I
had
was
on?
trying to see if she remembers. But yeah.
I remember that blue dress. It's not a red dress, it's a blue dress.
Okay.
So went over, chatted, gave her my number, say, hey, if you ever decided to host. She gave me the big eyes like host. Like, but yeah.
You hit it with the host.
The host.
But it was really strictly business, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was nothing on.
Sure.
Oh,
Strictly business. Yes, strictly business.
for real? You was eyeing me that
Oh,
that time?
no. I was still, you have to realize
She
I was
remember
still
the
with my
dress.
girlfriend. I was still
Yeah.
with my girlfriend at the time.
Sure. Okay. I
And
got you.
and mind you, should I say that right here? Okay. I never dated girls before, so I definitely wasn't looking at her that way.
Oh,
So to me, it was really like, hey, you approached me as a friend and you want me to host your next event. And that's how she put me on, ever holding a mic in my hand and hosting strippers.
Yeah, that was my second
It was a,
event.
Oh, so it was
the
a
second event
strip-
was a stripper
it
event.
was a stripper event.
Yes, that was the second event.
So, and that's what I did. I was just like on the mic, like, hey, and next on stage, blah, blah, diamond, or something like that. But
she did pretty good, though. Cause
first time.
It wasn't a wireless mic, because this was back in the day. You still had the wires.
Oh, okay.
And I have a picture of that, too.
Really? Okay,
She
you got to give me
dragging
that
the
so I can
wire.
put that in the
I'm going
post.
to, yes. That was my first picture with a mic in the hand. That was, when was it, 2011, I believe? Yes.
Yeah.
2011.
It was called Cage Club.
Cage Club?
Cage Club.
Okay.
And then, you know, as time went by, we started to get close as friends, really close, best friends actually, for like at least 3 to 4 months before something sparkled even on my side. And this is the thing, what I say, it's like when you try, and we together now for over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And that's what
Congratulations. That's not easy.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
not.
I don't know, like when people be asking, yeah, especially with me, but hey, people be asking like, what's the recipe to a good relationship? I think you gotta become friends first, because when you close friends with no agendas of dating, you be open to a friend more than you'll be open if you're going on a date with somebody. Because you go on a date with somebody, you always put yourself in the best light, in the best position.
Right.
You only say the good things about you, like I do this, I work, blah, blah, whatever. But as a friend,
So I knew
like
everything about it.
so a friend, when you were like with your homegirl, like you tell your homegirl or your homeboy everything, right?
Right.
You tell them about your bad days. You tell them about what your ups and downs is. You tell them about all the things you go through. You tell them about your, partners that you're dating at the moment. And, I was trying to hook her up with all my girlfriends back then.
Really?
Yes.
And I'm like, no.
And she know all about my little flings here and there.
Oh,
so
man.
Good thing
you
either.
see, it was just like, it was like
Imagine.
no mask. Let's
Tommy,
say like that.
imagine that. She coming and like, hey, I'm talking to this dude. I'm
But is that though? Is that good? Because like you don't get reminded of that like later on, like.
I mean, at the time it wasn't funny.
What do you mean at the time?
No, I'm talking when you tell me and you go back and I'll be like, damn, I did listen to all that shit you told
But
me.
was you plotting the whole
I
time?
don't know. She really was trying to get me back to go back to my ex.
Or
That's how
other-
And I'm talking about you.
What, me?
Was you plotting on her the whole time?
No, it was weird because I think after we was going out a lot and stuff like this, I never thought about her like that until one of my friends mentioned it,
Made a comment.
and then it popped in my head. She was like, y'all hang out a lot, and I was like, yeah. She was like, dang, you ain't never tried to. I was like, what you mean? She was like, you stay over a lot. You ain't never. I was like, no, she's into dudes. But then that little seed,
You was like, aha. We do
And then
got
I
a
was
lot
like-
of chemistry and
I was
shit.
like, well,
Seriously, everywhere where we was going, just our friendship chemistry was naturally dragging people towards us, and we was just friends.
yeah.
Seriously.
But a lot of people didn't believe that. They thought we was
And
already
believe that.
dating.
It was like, nah, that's my homegirl. Like, what the fuck you talking about? I never dated girls. And I was even joking with her. I was like, how can you be with a woman?
Oh, I love those questions.
That's what I used to ask her. I was like, I don't understand, like, even the sexual part. Like, y'all not missing, like, the real deal
like,
instead
you
of the
wanna try?
plastic.
That was your end right
show you
there.
an example.
And she did. It was pink at that. It looked like a freaking.
Wait, hold up.
Whoa. What kind of example this was?
Dial it back.
Anyways, I like, to me, I was just very intrigued because I like asking questions like that I don't understand, just to get a deeper understanding. But I mean, quickly I've learned for myself, and now look where we at.
Yes.
She put that magic on me.
I want to say, can I say she turned you out?
Oh God.
Is that the
word.
wrong terminology?
I love her for her.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Not because
Trust me, if I was gone, dude, this line, it'd be a dude's win line. I'm telling
I'm
you.
sure.
And she would go back on that side.
You think
It's
so?
just-
I don't
What?
know. This is what I always tell to her. I love love. And
Okay.
I found it in her. I love her as a person. That's what I always told her. Like, when can you ever find a true love like that? Like, I'm giving you with somebody else before. Like, I never dated one before, but the person that you are and the way of whatever you brought out of me, and just her whole being is what I fell in love with. I love her for her, not because she's a woman, not because she got money, not because she's like, it's just
the money.
it's just her. I just love, and I found it in her. I found it in men before, and that's just how I can say that. I don't like people labeling me.
Okay,
Don't call
I got
me
you.
lesbian. Don't call me bi. Don't call me straight. I'm none of that. I'm human.
Right.
Human with emotions, and that's just what it is. I love love.
Baby, you so sweet. Thank you. I love you.
Love me too.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Me, it don't matter. It ain't no hard leg out here that can get me to feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just to clear that up.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh my goodness.
Nah, but that's what's up though. How long did that? So y'all started working together after that initial hosting gig.
I started supporting her in her events.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it naturally happened, and I was just like, hey, I really like doing this. So she introduced me into the nightlife business. I mean,
Okay.
I used
That's
to
the
go
thing.
out like that for fun,
Yeah.
but when she introduced me the business side of it, because she's a hustler.
I can see that.
This girl can make money grabbing off of a floor, off of a ground, and selling on the street. She'll find every way to make money. Like this woman right here inspired me and brought this more hustle mentality out of me and pushed me to become an entrepreneur. It was her. So
Crazy thing
we're
is,
entrepreneurs now. Well, me full time since 8 years now.
Wow.
Thanks to her.
That's a blessing.
because
Definitely.
it's like
It's a
I
blessing.
knew it's like I'm trying to find the word to describe her because it's like she already had it.
Mm-hmm.
She
Because
had
you
the-
because
it's
you
the
said
it-
she had the it factor
the-
when you
it's-
seen her in the
it's-
blue dress the
it's
first time,
it
right?
factor, and she didn't know. She didn't know. So I was like, hey, if you do this,
She saw the seed and she started watering it.
yeah,
Okay, that's what's up.
fertilizer.
What she
Yeah.
did, and she watered.
You fertilized it. You ain't shit. You ain't shit on it.
She is the shit.
No,
Literally.
literally, I had to fertilize her. I had to throw all that at her and see if she could handle it.
Okay.
Because some people can't.
Yeah.
Some people
true
can't
that.
handle the spotlight.
Our
true.
relationship is like really like yin yang. She's the calm one,
No, I'm no.
You would seem like the calm one.
and I'm
yeah.
more the spicy one.
Woo.
So, and I think that helps also in the business because
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will not
Good
let
cop, bad
anybody
cop.
run over us. She, on the other hand, I'm not saying that she's gonna let people run over, but she don't like drama. She mostly just be like, "I whatever, talk your shit, stay over there." Me, on the other hand, I'd be like, "What's up? Something we need to handle? Let's go."
That's what's up. You gotta have both
And
of them.
you gotta have
Yeah.
both of
them
them.
mentalities.
Good,
Exactly.
good cop, bad cop.
Yeah,
And,
'cause
and,
They
and she
both
saves
froze.
me from a lot of things because certain situation could have probably put me in jail now.
oh really?
But if it wasn't for
Yeah.
her to hold me down, that's what I'm saying. You also need the other aspect of it. Someone just grabbing you and be like, breathe, let it go.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because you can't be too spicy. You'll talk yourself and run yourself out of a lot of opportunities
Exactly.
and
A
burn
lot of
bridges and
That's
shit.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of homeboys who tried to be like musicians and stuff and would just snap on, like be snapping on DJs and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's who got to play your music, man. You can't like alienate yourself
Respect
from all the DJs and
DJ
stuff.
makes the night now.
Very
Yeah.
true. Very true.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yeah,
for
I know.
sure.
But you need that sometimes, you know. You just have to let people sometimes know, like, hey, there's a line. You can't cross that. Like,
Yeah.
respect it.
Yeah, you got to have your respect too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You got to keep a middle ground in this business because it's a lot of people that's going to try to get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Like majority of people
Majority.
is going to try to get over you. There's a lot of snakes in it.
90%.
Yeah,
And the ones you didn't even think would get over you.
That'd be the worst ones.
The
Yes.
worst.
The worst ones.
Because
Deepest cut.
They've been in the
deepest cut.
circle, so they know everything.
How many businesses do y'all run? Because I be seeing y'all doing a whole bunch of shit. I be like, what the fuck they got going on this weekend? Y'all got comedy shows,
Well,
the party
try-
buses.
you know, our audience is majority of the military.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to cater to everybody. We don't try to just stick to one particular genre, you know, only ones that go out. We like to, you know, for the older crowd,
The younger.
younger ones, try to do stuff for the community because we like to please everybody.
I see that. I see that.
Yeah, so Upscale Uptown is, entertainment business. We do tours, and we just here for the military community, pretty much. And,
So y'all only cater to the military? Y'all don't do
It
nothing for
branches
the
out because once we cater to the military, other people gravitate to it.
to it exactly.
Okay.
They gravitate to it, but since we in the area is majority just military, that's what we build it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but we're not saying that the German crowd can't come. Oh my goodness, no.
I mean,
we
you get
dedicate-
enough niggas
dedicate
out
to-
there, the German chicks gonna come anyway,
Yeah,
They come.
We dedicate it,
They
everyone.
come.
Yeah, they gonna come. If you build it, they will come.
They like the American culture, so they like to be at the events as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's
And
the
everybody
politically
is-
correct way to
yeah,
say
and
it.
everybody's invited.
Got to.
We don't cut it out of. It don't matter if LGBT community, the straight community, white, black, whatever. It don't matter. We do not categorize our events to a certain crowd, if that makes sense. As
I
long
got
as you
you.
like the urban style, if you into
Yeah.
R&B, if you're into hip hop, into trap, you at the right address. So if you like listening to this kind of
no, I
stuff
might
and
have to
be
get into
down with that,
country, though.
then that's just
Country?
what
I
it
might
is.
have to get a what?
It's a country crowd out here.
What?
Probably
Yes.
the soldiers are probably into like
Yes.
a lot of country
Some of the
stuff.
Germans too. It's a
Really?
country. Trust.
I
I'm
never
telling
thought
you.
about that out here in Germany, but
It's-
it probably is.
Yes, it is.
Some country singer dude wrote me either earlier today or yesterday because I posted a video about the whole Bud Light controversy and shit.
Oh,
super
Jesus
viral
Christ.
video and shit.
Jesus Christ.
And how like Bud Light is like getting a lot of backlash right now and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, he just made a song about Bud Light. And
It might go viral.
and he was like, I gotta change the lyrics now because of your video and stuff like that. And I'm like, don't blame it on me. I ain't the one.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, that shit is everywhere. But he let me hear the song, and it's kind of like he woke up with a Bud Light on his dresser and shit, and he don't know what happened. And I'm like, man, you need to keep that and shoot up like a parody video to it and
For
shit.
real.
And like, you know what I'm saying, kind of make fun of the whole trans situation and shit.
That's how you blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. He woke up with a Bud Light.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
too funny.
Yeah, but before we get into all that controversial stuff, let's stay on.
Yeah,
Stay on topic. So what's the favorite, like, out of all the stuff y'all do, like, what's the best thing for y'all?
You
Is
talking
it
about
the
event-wise?
parties? Yeah,
Oh,
event.
Bringing the people together.
yeah. It's not it's
The-
not like
the
one event would be
vibes.
like, oh, I'm waiting for this.
It's just the whole outcome of that. Like, we are really high on feeling energies and vibrations. And just being in a room full of people at night,
It's actually having a
the
good time.
time of the night where actually people come and just be them. When you go out, you don't think about your job, or hopefully you don't. Maybe you do if you have a stressful job, but you're trying to,
Release. Get it
release
away.
that. Like,
Right.
keep it at home. When you go out, what do you go out for? To have a good time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
drink
To
and
dress
have a
nice, to
good
be
time.
you. You're leaving your mask at home, right?
Right.
And that's the type of energy that we feed off. It's just we love seeing people just having a good time, being themselves, and that just creates a energy in a room. I cannot even describe it. I'm pretty sure you can. Like when you perform at your concerts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what kind of feeling do you get?
Well, it depends. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the event. I mean, y'all were the one running the event, so
Yeah.
y'all can make sure like stuff is kind of going off without a hitch and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But for me, I ain't got no control over that. And I've had a lot of events where it was stressful because, the promoter didn't do the right thing or,
Okay.
it wasn't promoted right. So, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, people didn't show up or like, the mic ain't working. It's always stress up until the point where I get on stage and I get to do like what I came there to do and what I love to do and stuff like that. That's always, 100% A-okay. That's, pretty much what I live for or what I don't do music as much as I used to though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I done dived into this more and, after Corona where I couldn't do music,
Yeah.
I kind of had to switch gears a little bit. And
well, Corona, you came. A lot of people came up with new directions at that time.
That was a straight hustle.
That was crazy.
it was crazy. You was either working at a grocery store or you found some other way to get some motherfucking money.
If you was in the entertainment business, oh yes, we was struggling.
Jesus Christ! The time OnlyFans came out.
Did it come? I think that's
No.
when it blew up.
Yes, it blew up.
Yeah, it blew
It
up.
started at the beginning, and then they was like, COVID, nobody could go out. They was like,
Yeah, a lot of folks was at home jacking off on OnlyFans at that time. A lot of online shit blew up though, like podcasts blew up.
Yep.
I wish I would have started this
Yeah.
when that was going on.
When
Then
it first started.
yeah, shit would be way bigger than it is right now. But you know,
It's growing.
it's growing, it's getting there. You know what I'm saying? A few setbacks here and there, a few crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna say.
It happens, but you keep going. That's the beauty about it. Don't let that stuff hold you back. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Learn off of those
It's just
kind of things.
obstacles you jump over.
Yeah.
Obstacles that make you learn more.
Yes.
That's
and
life.
be
About
better.
people.
Yeah, that's life. Because if it was
For
easy, everybody
would
be
do
doing
it.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But speaking of obstacles, like, was it ever a time in y'all like hustler mentality where y'all was like, fuck this shit, I don't know if I want to keep doing this?
No.
Never,
It was
ever.
sparkling
for me,
me.
yeah.
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 To me,
I think it's probably the third year.
when you was in Germany?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it was more like when you starting out and nobody don't want. No, actually the first or 2 years. When you starting out and you trying to get indoors and doors are slamming in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find an outlet like Cisco, he put me on his wing, like this is what you need to do, this right here. Then you be grateful that you have somebody like that. So then,
Okay, so Cisco took you on his wing.
yes, when I got here, man, I didn't know about no tax ID.
Okay.
I'm just throwing events and shit. In the morning, I'm getting. I was like, yes, get a letter. Need a tax ID.
Okay.
Yes, all that.
Yeah, the Germans will pull up on you on that
yes.
paperwork shit.
That's what she got me in for, because I do all
I
the
was like,
paperwork at home.
yes, so we're gonna shift this to you.
Hey, my girl do all my paperwork too.
Facts.
Thank God for that.
I mean, I speak the language, so I'm not blaming her for that. She does enough on things that, I don't have the time for it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of behind the scene work, like paperwork and stuff, which is really important to have, I do it all. So.
Yeah,
That's what's up. So you don't speak the language at all?
9. I could order a meal.
Yeah, I speak a little bit. I ain't bitching.
But the thing, yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm gonna learn, but y'all would never know.
You gonna learn. You been out here like what, 12
I
years
know,
now?
but I always thought I would leave. That's the thing.
Okay.
First 3 to 4 years, I was like, all right, doing good, but I ain't gonna stay here. Then
Yeah.
it gets to 5, 6, 7. I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
now
I
it's
felt the same
now
way.
it's 11 years.
Yeah, I felt the same way. That's why I don't speak it as much as
Yes, I like
I. You know what I'm saying?
to, in meetings.
But
to
is
feel-
it not hard to learn a language if you're constantly around English speaking people? Like for her, she
Yeah, it's.
constantly.
I
she
tried
never had-
McDonald's trying to order something. They like, what you want? I'm like,
She's like,
That's the
I'm
thing.
coffee.
They always speak to you in.
How did you say coffee? Come. Order your coffee
no,
from McDonald's.
Okay, you did. You remember we said before?
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Cafe
Okay.
bitter.
Coffee bitter. I hate
With
speaking
sugar?
German.
Yes,
Or
it's-
milk, and then they respond back
I
in
know.
English.
Sugar you know what I want.
That's what I'm saying. You know what the fuck I'm
I
trying
be
to
here
say.
at 4:30 every morning. You know.
They always giggle at you and say it
Yes.
sounds sweet, make you feel like a little stupid baby.
And I'm from Georgia, the country, so trying to mix that in with
That's
German.
what I always say.
Oh
Like,
my goodness, that's just terrible.
having a southern accent
with
trying to
that?
speak
Oh
German,
my goodness, no,
it's terrible.
It's not gonna work.
But you from Germany though?
I'm originally from Kosovo, Albania.
Really?
Yes. You don't see my flag on my teeth?
Oh, I had to look. I wasn't looking at your
looking at
teeth
your
that hard. When I was all in your mouth.
No, I got it right here too. I carry my flag around my neck.
I
too,
would have
but-
never known that. I just thought you was mixed or something.
No.
Shoot, I took her to the state shit. They thought she from Puerto Rico.
I can see that too. I could definitely
Like,
see
she
that.
Mexican. She ain't Mexican.
I think that's where my spicy side coming from.
Yeah, you
my bloodline. Albanians are known to have a little fire in them.
Okay,
So,
yeah, you look kind of like Latino a little
Yeah,
bit.
she do. That was like J-Lo, Jenny from the
Now, how'd you end up in Germany? You was born
my
here?
parents came to Germany about over 40 years ago.
Oh, damn.
And I was born in Munich and raised in Munich.
Oh, okay.
But my parents, they always made sure that we know where we come from. Like our Albanian culture was always the first for us to get raised. So every time when we had school breaks, funny thing is, I don't know why most of my childhood memories is from back home than from here in Germany. Because, you got kids, you know how many school breaks been going on here in Germany. And every time when we have a school break, Dad put us all in the van. Let's go home.
Oh, y'all drove?
Hey, we're big family, sweetie. 6 of us.
Oh, damn.
Shit, we used to drive like that, but we go to Florida.
He had a van. He had, he had a
my folks used to
mattress.
drive me to Florida too.
Yeah, but so I'm really grateful for that. And our parents never made us forget where we come from, and I speak the language too fluently. So
Yeah, she know a lot of languages.
How many languages you speak?
3: Albanian, German, and English.
Oh, okay.
And bad English.
And bad English.
Is my,
Ebonics.
is my English bad?
Nah,
No,
I've heard.
bad like cussing bad. That's what I mean.
Cussing
Oh,
bad.
okay.
I'm finna say, I heard way worse English. I had Martina Big Ass up in here, and I could barely
I think I seen
understand
that.
what she was saying.
You
That,
like,
which one?
repeat.
The one
The one that turned herself black.
black? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you
damn.
touch your skin?
Yeah, we touched her hand.
Like nothing was this. That was not makeup.
No, it wasn't makeup.
But what
It
kind
was
of
baked
shot?
on if it
You
was.
said bake.
It wasn't baked on. I mean, it wasn't makeup. It was real deal.
Wow. Yeah.
But she like totally, like she really believes that like she black. You know what I'm saying? Like she thinks she gonna have black kids. She was like, her doctor told her when she decided to have kids, they gonna come out black.
Well, maybe
African.
if she get with a black African, then maybe the
Right.
kid will be dark.
But she
So
got her
interesting.
husband did the same shit.
He black too now.
He like light skin. He didn't get his. He like your color.
do they not know it's shit?
I tried to
Be
explain
nicely.
it. I tried to explain it to her, but she
Like
was
it's
like,
in your blood.
she think it's in her blood now too. You know, she been to Africa. She went to like Kenya. She hung out with the Maasai
Is her
tribe.
parents still alive?
No, her parents dead.
Okay,
'Cause I asked
would
her
be
that, too.
very, if I was her parents, I'd be very sad.
Me too. But she was like,
Maybe that would have been supportive. You know?
no, she
Supportive
said they
that
wouldn't.
You don't want to be
Your
Your
kind,
race.
your race. I got
Come
you.
on now.
Yeah, she was like they
ain't
wouldn't have
gonna
been
be
for it.
No.
She said they wouldn't have been for it at all. So she was kind of
No.
glad that they passed away and stuff.
Oh,
It's a
That's
real
a
sad story. I'm
is.
It is. It's very interesting, and that.
How old is she?
And you think you've seen it all in the world?
She is like, I want to say she like 30.
30.
She 30. I know she look about 85 or something like that. But that's all them chemicals she done threw up in
Yeah.
herself and stuff.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
bad situation, you know. But I kept it respectful when she
Yeah,
was here. You know
you
what I'm saying?
have to. You have to respect people's decision. If that's just what she feel like she's happy with, then
Yeah.
hey, go for it. You know, who we are to judge. That's your life.
But I respectfully told her that she not black though.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yes, because that's okay. Next.
You need to plead the fifth.
You gonna
No,
plead the fifth on
I'm
that?
not gonna plead the fifth. But she's not here to defend herself if I say
Yeah.
anything, so I don't do stuff like that.
Oh,
Say what
okay,
you
there
got.
we
Say what
go.
you got to say.
Look, no over
No,
there.
don't try to
Tease.
trick us here.
Say
to
what you got to say.
Don't try to trick us here to get your views up.
Nah.
I mean, like, go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
say that
Did
shit.
y'all hear what Olee said on the podcast? And then tag her too.
I would tell her.
Oh my God.
Nah, she always getting banned from TikTok and shit. 'Cause she always doing crazy shit, man.
Like doing what?
She's on TikTok.
Every now and then she get her account back or she create a
they've
new
been
one.
banning her.
Yeah, because she be on there doing crazy
stupid,
shit. You know,
yeah.
when I found her, because this was like, she really popped the show off. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, who can I get on the show?
It'd be like, bam.
Yeah, that's like outrageous. As
Yeah.
soon as you see her, you're going to stop scrolling and be like,
Like, what
what
is
the
this?
fuck is going on right
Yeah,
here? You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
How did you get her to come?
Well, I was thinking because I was scrolling through TikTok and I seen like whole bunch of podcast. I went and searched for podcasts and like I seen a few that had like 1 million clicks like every other video.
Yeah.
And they had like porn stars with like big ass titties saying they done fucked 1,000 dudes. Just like outrageous stories and stuff, you know. So I was like, who can I get that's kind of like that, that's in Germany that I ain't gotta fly in?
Yeah, exactly.
And like for some reason, like Mari popped in my head. And I remember her being on the show. And she had that strong ass German accent. And I was like, she got to be German.
I remember her from back
that.
in the days in the German news.
Okay.
Years ago.
When she went to Africa, right?
I just remember her scene years ago in the German TVs. Like when I was still living in Munich, I think. Cause how long she has been like this since?
Like 5 years, 5 or 6 years or something like that.
No longer than that.
No, I think it's like 5 or 6. She was on Maury like 5 years ago.
But she was like that before
she started.
that.
I would say 2013 when she was.
Okay, maybe it was.
She was on a German show. That's when I saw her.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just know. I think she was on Maury like 5 years ago, and then she was on that botched show and shit. But that's where I discovered. I knew her from Maury, and that crazy ass German accent, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me hit her up, and then I started searching for her, and you know what I'm saying. I found her website, right?
Wow.
And she had a website. It was like martinabigtitties.com or some shit like that. And I went on there and she had these crazy ass videos of her like with a banana in between her boobs. And she was like trying to eat the banana in between her titties and shit. And
people do for cloud.
And she would like she would have on like a crazy like a bikini like the color of your shoe, like green, like lime green, like that. And she'd be blowing up a balloon, trying to get the balloon to the same size as the boobs. And she was like singing songs about her titties and shit. And I'm like, I got to get this woman on my show. You know, she outrageous, you know, and don't give a fuck. Yeah. And I just sent her an email, and I think she wrote me back that same day.
Wow.
And was like, yeah, I would come on your show for 100 euros.
That's it?
That's all she wanted. But she thought it was going to be like a video thing. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted a little bit more to actually come out to the show and stuff.
Oh, okay,
so,
got you.
Yeah, so it was, but it worked out though. She came with her husband. I'll tell y'all exactly how it was offline because crazy shit happened behind the scenes.
What? I got you.
Yeah, like,
that would be interesting to hear.
Yeah, it was a very weird experience having her here. It was weird, but while she was here, I was like, "This is gold." Yeah, the show finna pop off after this. You know what I'm saying?
You need to have. There's another dude in Germany. He's fully tattooed, like, and then he has
He got that his tongue split.
Yes.
Does he speak? Germany. I know who you talking about.
He speaks. I don't know if he speaks English.
Yeah, I don't know if he speaks English, but yeah, he would be an interesting guy to have on there.
Remember, we saw him at the
try to get him eat ice cream with his tongue.
I ain't trying to see that shit. That's a little bit much for me. That's a little.
I bet you get up.
Hey, he'll be like, "Come here."
Oh my god!
You like that, Guns? You like that?
No, I ain't trying to have that. Y'all done changed my mind as soon as y'all said that shit. But another interesting person I had on was Steezo. I tried to link y'all. Did y'all my cousin,
oh yeah.
the reverse bisexual chick as she's known now.
Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I was in Atlanta.
That's your
with
cousin?
her. Yeah, she my cousin.
Oh,
I didn't know that though, but I know her for a while.
Even
back in the day, before y'all did the podcast, I known her.
I didn't know that because I told her
she was the one that started with the
titty tape.
Yeah, it was a controversy. Somebody else was coming out at the time with it and stuff.
Yeah,
but she started it.
Yeah, she definitely started it. She broke it down on the show too, how she started it and shit, and how like Beyonce and Kim Kardashian picked it up.
What you put on social media without patenting, because people will take.
Well, they took it away from her.
Yeah, pretty much.
No way.
They did their own, you know.
Yeah.
They own
patent
variation.
Your name, patent your parties, patent whatever idea you have is essential.
Especially when you put it on social media. Because if you put it on social media and you don't have patent, it's free game.
And y'all did y'all have an issue with a patent one time or something like that? I think I heard that through the grapevine.
With Nintendo, yeah.
we done had a lot of patent issues.
Really?
But one where we got sued, but it
Thank you,
patent issue.
Nintendo. We took it down.
Oh, wait a minute. What patent? What you talking about?
This
Are we
was
talking about the Henny
something-
thing?
You talking about anything?
I think it was something with some Henny. It was
Yeah,
with
the
somebody
Henny
out
thing.
here.
Yes, the anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, that one.
We
that
already
was-
had anything patent, and I guess a person out here was selling the shirts or something.
Okay.
And then they saw our event
Yeah,
and it was
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to sue
and
us.
trying to sue us, and we was taking his idea from the shirts.
I like
Really?
my guy. We've been doing this and from what I've understand, the situation was that I guess his homeboy was kind of like trying to look out for him,
Yeah,
but at the
sent
end
it
got
to
him more in trouble.
Yeah.
Because
Damn.
before you go after somebody, rule number one,
Make sure you
Get your
got your
facts.
own ducks in a row.
Or
What-
facts.
that, but what else too? Get your facts right.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But it's like anything's possible or something like
Yes.
that, right?
Yeah, anything's
exactly.
possible, yeah.
But anyway,
That's a good
so
ass name.
thank
Yeah,
you.
it is.
So anything is possible is patent under our name, actually under mine, and we have people constantly sending us when somebody's trying to do anything, and we always give them a courtesy warning first, but like,
You
hey,
don't get that from other people.
you don't get that from other people. Like we didn't get it from Nintendo when
Yeah,
they trying to sue
Nintendo.
us.
What was the? I'm gonna let you finish this story. Then I want to know the
Yeah.
Nintendo story.
And then we always say to them, like, look, it's patent under our name with other stuff too. Like all of our successful big events that we throw all have a patent on it. So I just want to throw this out there, save yourself some trouble, because I'm about to get tired of hitting y'all up and saying like, hey, don't use that shit, because all I need to do is just send them lawyer letters, and then they have to pay you for that.
Right.
So
It
you
was
know
like
that,
the issue with the Red Cup Madness. Remember that? That
Yeah, I
was a
remember
big-
Red Cup. I performed there a
Yes.
few times
yeah,
with
but,
Dutch.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Red Cup was patent under
Patent
somebody
already.
else's name, so that's why it got changed to Red Madness.
Yes.
Oh,
Because it used to be Red Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was Red Cup
And they had
Madness.
to change the.
But people can buy the
Yeah.
events from us. Like if
Okay.
somebody wants to
so y'all
throw
own the
it,
Red Cup.
no.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we all own our events. But if somebody will say like, "Hey, I would like to throw that party," you can send us a proposal,
Yeah.
And they gotta pay you to
and
be
they
able
gotta
to
pay me
use-
to use that, and then they'll
that
get
logo, yeah.
they'll get a contract side from us and be like, "Okay, it's you have the permission to do this event and use the name for it."
Is it expensive to buy it from y'all? I would assume
No,
it is.
it
We got
depends.
our prices. It depends on.
It's the friendship prices, and then I don't know you prices.
Oh, okay, exactly.
And then people, I don't know what it is, why when stuff like this happens, the entertainment business is a serious business for us.
Right.
We of course we in it for the fun, but we pay our bills with that. Like
Right.
just like a restaurant, if they have like a secret recipe to their food, they're not gonna give this away for free. It has nothing to do with trying to be stingy or hate on somebody or not trying to see somebody win. My guy, this is a business.
Exactly.
You gotta respect it. It has nothing to do with personal.
But when you're dealing
issues.
with black folks,
Oh,
sometimes
what?
they think what I'm
I
saying.
love
If
my
they
black
know
people,
you,
but y'all be wanting too much.
right?
Because if you went to the upper room, you'd be like,
You would know what was up already.
Exactly. Wouldn't ask for nothing. Just here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to money.
Yeah, but it's business. It has people take certain things very personal, and it's just not like that. And especially
you
the
don't wanna give stuff
newcomers,
out.
it's like certain situations, and we done seen it all in our 11 years of being in it. We've been through a lot of battles and a lot of fights we have to fight. And that just brings us to that point that it's even hard for us to give newcomers a chance right off the grit.
Yep.
We have
Y'all
to
done been burned too many
Oh,
times.
Yes, way too many times. Bro.
Way too many times.
So it's like you start your own thing. Let me see how you
How
work
you move.
for us. At least 6 months. Give me 6 months. Constantly doing events.
Yeah.
Let's see how you move.
And see if you're still humble. Not after 1 or 2 successful events and you go, oh, I'm the shit.
Yeah. You start feeling yourself.
Feeling it quick.
Yeah.
That's right there. I like to observe people first before you even,
We have so much loyalty and support to give, and we open up doors to many people in the past that done went around and burn us bad for just little things, let's say arguments or misunderstandings or even feedback. Like, my guy, we're not trying to talk you down in what you are doing. We're trying to help you, but it gets in people's head too much.
Like when you try to give them a critique on something
and
they
stuff.
did.
Exactly.
You gotta, in this business, you gotta take criticism lightly.
To make yourself
Because
better.
if we're giving you advice and what didn't work for us,
Right.
okay, try it. You know? But people like, no, I want to do it this way.
Oh,
Okay, do it. Good. Go
we
ahead.
definitely went from I trust you until you prove me wrong to I trust you once you prove me that I can.
Yeah.
So let me
Right.
see how you move first. Let me see, what do you do? Let me see how you can handle that success. Does it get over your head, or do you still stay grounded?
I think it's gonna get to most people's heads.
They
So,
do.
and that's why we just
Yeah.
sit back, and then once when we see what people do behind closed doors, that that we say, wow, I cannot believe that you kept it this real. Or, you know, how to say it so I don't give stuff away for anything.
Well,
I'm trying to-
the crazy thing I'm glad I learned is when I was doing it at first, I never tried to discredit the ones that was doing it 20 years. I never said, oh, they old.
Yeah.
They don't know what they
Oh
doing.
no, I looked up to people like that because y'all were the
Boy.
one who kicked down the doors for us to do
I
what we
was,
do
I
today.
was like a sponge. I wanted to know everything that didn't work for you so I could figure out what not to do.
And that's smart. You know what I'm
But
saying?
now,
No,
Ooh.
just a situation recently. You know, there's people that had the chance to do some very dirty shit to us, and they never jumped into it to do that, even though they had the possibility to do this. And they always said, no, I'm not going to be a part of that, and walked away from that, from people that I've least expected from. That right there I give so much credit to people like that. Like, you had the chance. Well, it would have put you in a bad position regardless.
Yeah.
But you had the chance to move away from that and conduct clean business as the way you wanted it, because you stand for that. And this is the type of things that I like to see, stepping back to see, how do people move?
Yeah.
What do you
when
do when
nobody's watching
when nobody's watching you, when
Yeah,
nobody's
the
messing
integrity.
with you?
The integrity,
Exactly.
yeah.
And then you showed it that you have. So right there you get a point. So let's see how things are going to go in the future.
Yeah. I mean, you have to learn that though.
Oh, yeah, it's with time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's
you
the
could.
thing, with time.
Yeah. I mean, you could like they could have did that. You know what I'm saying? They could have. You know what I'm saying? Went behind your back
Yeah.
and did something foul to you, thinking they was gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And they could have burnt that bridge with you, and they could have looked at it like either like fuck them, or they could have been like, oh, I fucked up and burnt that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That what could have been an illustrious bridge.
Yeah.
And they could, you know what I'm saying, learn from that experience and never do that again. You know what I'm saying? And maybe
Yeah, you're right. And the thing is with me, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, once you burn that bridge, it's gone.
it's
I'm a
over with.
Scorpio. I forgive you, but I don't forget.
Okay, I got
So
you.
when it's burnt, just go your separate ways, because it's nothing.
It's
can't
hard
get-
to
you
get
can't
back on her good side after that. So but you
It's-
have to be like
it's,
that.
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Because I act like I never met you.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll pass.
And communication is the key.
Yes, very.
If there's something that pops up that you feel a certain way about, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be your business partner, it could be your husband, your girlfriend, family issues. Talk, sit
Yeah.
down and clear
that-
it out,
that
and
has
don't
been
wait
lost for a long time.
Don't wait for it to build up even more, or like, because things can be cleared out.
yeah.
But if you don't open enough to sit down with somebody and have a conversation to clear things out, and you think the way you want to go against everybody and trying to fuck everybody and whatever the case that might be, you're going to burn some bridges that you wish you never did.
Yeah.
And listening to other
And
people
listening to
instead of
other
the person
people.
that you're supposed to be having a conversation with.
Right.
Especially
And
for
that gets a
newcomers
lot of
too.
people in trouble.
Be careful who you listen to. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people out there that's out there just to poison your brain or maybe use you as a gun. You just gonna go against somebody
It's
else.
real treacherous out here, especially these
Yeah.
days. And you got to be careful, especially like with relationships and, you know what I'm saying, even with business and stuff,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
especially with relationships, you know, like people love drama.
Yes, they do.
People love to
It
instigate
sells,
some drama.
man. It sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes people just give you advice just to
To
watch
see
you
how you
crash and
react.
burn
Yeah, just to see
Man.
how you
for their
react to-
entertainment and shit.
Yes.
Been
Yeah.
there, done that too. Where we
Mhm.
was listening to some trash advice and it got us in a real bad situation.
Yeah.
And we thought we was doing a good cause. So, but that's the parts that you learn. That's why I know when I give advice to others, we know what we're talking about. We've
Yeah.
been there and done that. So,
And it's not like you can't come to us and we don't like to hear people ideas because people have some crazy ideas.
and good ideas.
Crazy ideas. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, man, that's stupid because I have crazy ideas. She be
All the
like, oh,
time.
we ain't doing that.
This
we
girl,
ain't,
she
we
comes
ain't
up
doing
with-
pop-up sneaker con.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't say we're not doing it. I said explain it to me more of how we gonna
Come
do
in-
this.
I had to write up a proposal.
Oh, to your girl?
Tell my girl, man. I was like, if I come to her like this, she gonna be like, no, babe, we ain't doing it. We gonna focus on this.
I like
So
to analyze everything.
Oh,
yes, to the T,
To
man.
be, gotta be safe though.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Everything
You
like
see the
I had to-
yin-yang
I had to
here?
have it. I had to have
You
it
see
planned
this?
out, and I'm like, wait a minute. But I was like, I'm gonna play along.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause
And it was
a
so
happy,
funny.
A happy wife is what?
Happy life.
I don't know. I have to.
Come
I be-
on,
I be
man.
giving
you
my
gotta
wife
say
too
what?
crit- too much.
Happy life.
Yeah, but happy spouse, happy house. Goddamn it.
Right.
Love it.
I'm gonna change it.
I love
Nah,
it.
but you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like to analyze everything before I jump.
She's
on
all about
any,
them numbers. So.
any deal.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't
she
make
do y'all
sense.
paperwork. She
Yeah,
gotta
exactly.
dot them T's and cross them I's.
real.
And shit.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, people just have to be careful who they dealing with. That's all it is, because not everybody has your truth and your good intentions for you to get anywhere. So
Yeah.
just be careful.
Yeah, I burned a bridge one time though.
You have?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you get it back? Did you
Nah, I
rebuild
ain't.
it?
I
Do you
ain't,
feel
I ain't-
bad about it?
I mean, to a certain extent, you know, but
What you
it
done
wasn't. It wasn't
You said
like
what you do.
it wasn't like crazy, and it wasn't like really my intention to like super get over on this person and shit though.
It just happened.
Well, I'll even say like who it was and how it
No,
happened.
we're not gonna talk
We ain't
about.
gonna. We ain't
Okay,
doing
okay,
names.
okay.
Just
No names, no
No,
names,
no,
no
no,
names.
no,
But
no
if they hear this, they'll know who
Oh,
I'm
they
talking
like
about.
that.
Though.
But we don't know. So
Be like
Y'all
that.
probably know. So it was this this guy out here, right? He do parties and shit. You know, he was doing parties. He came to me to get at this one club, you know what I'm saying, out here in my area and shit. You know what I'm saying? A black music club out here and shit. And yeah, I hooked him up, got him in the doors, and he made whatever deal. And you know, I was gonna get something on the back end and shit like that, and perform and host and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it wasn't no skin off my back. And you know, he was you know, black dude, so it was a good situation.
Yeah.
You know, and he wanted to bring artists to the club, you know, and have parties on a certain night and shit like that. And he wanted to bring like a kind of obscure artist that maybe the German crowd didn't really know like that, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it was kind of stressful off of that tip already, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it wasn't no skin off my back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was just getting the back end for orchestrating the whole deal and shit like that. And so like the day
Mike went out.
her mic went off?
What?
Oh no, no.
I gotta talk to.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, the day of the party came, and you know, they not from down here, so they hit me up to get, you know what I'm saying, some smoke for the artists and shit. You know, and at the time I was taking a break from smoking. I wasn't smoking.
Yeah.
You know, I think I had lost my license or some shit, and
Yeah.
I had to take like piss tests and hair tests and shit
Had
to
to
get.
clean
Hair
this-
test.
Had to
They
clean
do
yourself
hair
out.
test over here.
They were taking hair off my balls and out the crack of
Off
my
your
ass. And, you know,
balls?
I'm bald.
Oh,
So they was taking,
Oh, they had to find some type of hair.
yeah, because
Does
I didn't
smoke
want
go
to.
to your balls.
If you grow hair, it's in your bald hair.
Oh yeah, that is true. Cause
Oh shit, that is funny.
Yeah,
they be like, spread your legs. We need one.
yeah.
They
And the
didn't
first
let you-
time they
they
did it,
didn't
it was
let
like it was like a trainee chick in there with the normal chick, and it was her first
Oh my
time
God,
taking
I thought
somebody
you
here.
said a trans chick.
They didn't let you pick it
No,
yourself?
I would have refused.
Why you gonna be like, hold on?
Yeah,
But you
coulda
can't
did
pick
it.
it
Here
yourself
you
because I
go.
could have brought somebody else here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but I'm just
In
saying they
front
give
of
you a tweezer
them.
and you do it yourself.
No,
It's not low
They
key
had to
sexual
take-
assault.
low key.
That is.
It was the two women, a young woman and
I
an
think it's
older
like,
woman.
Oh my
Oh
God.
heck no!
Who
Just
knows?
imagine.
It was like turn around.
Nah, they like I had to get on the table. They ain't got shit to do with the story, but I'm gonna explain it anyway. I had to get on the table and fucking, you know what I'm saying, take my boxes off, and they like got my balls. You know what I'm saying, like.
Why they had to grab your
touched
balls to
Because
get?
they had to like stretch them out. You know, they be like, I know y'all ain't seen none in a
yeah,
while.
it's been a minute.
Baby, we talking sexual assault here.
That's sexual assault.
Yeah, they had to
dude.
stretch them out, you know, cause and it wasn't tweezers. She had to take some scissors, some real sharp scissors, and get like super close to my ball skin. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
So they could make sure they get.
Oh, I wish I was a fly on the wall to see that shit.
Why you want to see his balls?
No, not see his balls, girl. I'm just saying see his face
Just the
expression.
situation. Yeah, it was bad, but you know, it happened a few times because it was less expensive than the piss test, and it wasn't random.
You ain't had no beard going on.
At first, like I didn't want to grow no, cause you had to go. It had to be
Walk
6
out
inches.
with a freaking.
I didn't want to look like a Turkish black dude out here or something. It had to be 6 inches of hair. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let a fro grow down there and all type of shit.
Oh wow.
But anyway, that's
All right, back
totally
to
beside the point.
Merita,
Sidebar.
distraction.
But yeah, so I wasn't smoking, and but I was like, yeah, whatever. I know somebody who got some, and I'll meet y'all at the club. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. I asked him like, how much do you want? You know what I'm saying? And he didn't answer me back. You know, and I figured like he was busy like with his artist or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just assumed I would get a 50 or 60. It was something amount. You know what I'm saying? And so I went, and the dude gave me a little extra because I knew him. Gave him, went to the club, gave him the shit. And then this time he done text me again, like, I want this amount. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I want 80 or something.
Oh.
And the dude gave me extra. So I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like,
you good?
I'm good. So I'm just going to let him give me the 80,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm going to collect something for my troubles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't necessarily got to tell the nigga. You know how niggas, you know
Yeah.
how people work sometimes, you know.
Exactly.
And I ain't think nothing of it, you know what I'm saying? So I took it to the club and I gave it to the to the dude. And I was thinking it was for the artist, but it was for the guy that booked the artist. He wanted to smoke.
He wanted. Okay.
You know, and when he took it, he was like, "That's how they doing it down here," and I was like, "Yeah,
Tommy.
yeah," but you know,
But that's it.
yeah,
Why you
ain't
stealing weed?
Wait a minute. You ain't in Amsterdam.
that's what I'm saying. It
like,
wasn't
it's
no
hard.
horrible
It's-
bag or
I
no
mean,
shit like that.
You in Germany? Come
Yeah,
on
and I'm
now.
thinking like,
At least you admit it though.
yeah, and
so
I'm like, I went out of
that's
my way
big of you.
to go get the shit. Look, so whatever, man. Enjoy the weed. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
shit.
But where I fucked up, right?
I'm glad you acknowledged that.
I'm acknowledging that it was all my fault, but
Yeah.
what happened after was totally blown out of proportion and shit. So I go, because I know everybody at the club, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I go up to the front desk and shit, and you know, I make a joke about it. You know, I'm like, haha.
There you go.
Tommy.
This is what I'm saying. You got to learn from shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So I make a joke about it to like somebody who I thought was my homie and shit.
It went totally.
And I'm like, haha, I got that nigga on the weed and shit.
Oh damn.
You know, I'm admitting it. I said
Yeah.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought it was funny at the time. And you know, it was a chick working at the getting the shit ready at the desk,
Being nosy as hell.
being nosy as shit.
Snitching on you.
And I didn't even know that it was this girl at the whole time.
Oh damn.
And she done overheard me say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And then I go to the show later on that night,
They didn't let you in.
and they let me in, but it's like the cold shoulder the whole time, you know. And
Everybody.
everybody, his security, him.
Oh, they already had a meeting.
They already done met about it, and I don't know shit about shit. And everything was cool the whole time. Like, they was on my, I ain't gonna say they was on my nuts or whatever, but it was cool.
Yeah,
like,
it was cool. You knew it
I
was
done,
like
I done,
the vibe changed.
was there. You know what I'm saying? And then the vibe totally changed when I went back to the club. You know what I'm saying? I got to perform for like 2 minutes. They cut my music and all type of shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how everything just changed like that? And luckily, cause y'all say y'all big on energies and shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not, but that night I felt like the vibe was off.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I should get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And the next day I get a call from him and he just totally blew up on me. Like, you better be glad you left the club because I was about to get my security to put you in the hospital type shit like this and stuff like that.
What?
And I was like, over some weed? I was like, I'll own up to what I said.
If it was grass, just
It was some
regular
good.
grass.
It was some good weed. You know
No,
what
I'm
saying?
talking about just grass. It wasn't even weed.
Oh, okay.
Then I could see I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
But you went out of your way and got
I went
it.
out of my way and it wasn't even that far off, and I still gave him a good bag, and I don't even smoke, and I went and did it, and like, yeah, I made the little joke or whatever, but he was talking about like, you better be glad I ain't from down here because I'll come hunt you down type of shit like that. Don't nobody play with me like that. And I was like, bruh, you got it, man. Like, over some weed, like, we ain't got to do no more business and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was my fault, but at the same time, like,
it could have been handled differently.
yeah, that's a little outrageous, man. If you would have just came to me, I would have said I said it, just like I'm saying it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no fuck boy ass dude. You know what I'm saying? That was fucked up.
Yeah.
That I made that joke and shit, but it ain't like I tried to like do some extra wild shit.
You
know?
own to it, so.
Yeah, you own to it, man.
Yeah, so that bridge was burnt, you know. But probably it was probably good that I got. Cause I hear a lot of people have problems with this guy over like really small stuff. So
maybe it was supposed
to
be
maybe
it was a blessing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, maybe it was a good thing and stuff like
so
that.
So you don't believe in energies and vibes? Like you don't get off of it, or what exactly do you mean? You don't.
I mean,
you felt it that night.
I felt it that night because of how they was acting towards me and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But like in general, you're not really into.
I'm not into the crystals and the horoscopes and stuff.
That's Merita. We saging everywhere.
Y'all saging, getting rid of the bad energies and stuff.
Hey, I almost took my sage last Saturday at Marktown when we had our event. I was like, I feel like I need to sage that night.
For real? But what does sage really do though?
I'm really not into. I'm really not.
First of all, I love to answer that.
Yeah, I know you do. But I'm really not into it. But the more she done introduced it to me, I can feel it.
Right.
When you really start to watch stuff and watch people and the atmosphere, you really start to see it. And at first I was like, this girl saging, it's stinking here. But now I'm like, okay, I see it.
Okay.
I'm like the Erica Badu in our relationships.
Okay. Well, break it down to me.
How I
does
kind of
sage like fend off evil spirits or whatever they say it does?
First of all, sage clears the air, period.
Okay.
It's kind of like a sanitizer for the air in your room.
Okay.
Just like how you clean the surface of your furnitures or you vacuum clean, sage does that with your air as a health thing. First of all, it's really healthy to actually breathe in the
burning embers of it.
No, the smoke of the sage. Okay. And you have to open the doors, of course, to let all pretty much how I'm trying to picture how sage works. It's kind of like just grabbing whatever dirt you got up in the air, because it's dirt everywhere. We just don't see it. And then you have to open the doors because it's like taking it and bringing it out.
It has to be released.
Be released. Some people see it as cleaning the air, but to me, I believe that it also has a spiritual meaning of really getting that bad energy out of your room as well.
Okay. Is this like a Albanian? What you said you was?
Albania.
Yeah. Is this like an Albanian belief?
My mom is religious. I actually grew up as a Muslim.
Okay.
but I never practiced it. And my mom never forced us to believe in that. She let us find our own beliefs. You know, of course, she tried to, you know, get us to pray and whatnot. I have prayers in my head that I know to pray in Arab, actually, through my mom. But I never practiced religion. Like, I don't know. Should I say something about religion? But maybe not.
Girl,
But I'm spiritual.
Speak your piece.
I'm spiritual.
Okay,
I'm very
spiritual.
spiritual. So and maybe that's like my religion. My religion is spiritual.
But
I
I feel
go
like-
off of vibrations. I go off of energies. People, like, for instance, I'm sitting here right now. I feel good.
It's chill here, right?
It's chill. But it's even your present.
it's hot in here, but it's
When you got
No.
a jacket over there.
Your aura, your vibration, your energy is positive. It's welcoming. It's genuine.
yeah.
I
It's not.
appreciate that.
It's not like you trying to force.
No,
stuff. You
we wouldn't be
relax,
sitting
it's-
here.
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to talk like this if you haven't give me
A
this
weird
feeling
vibes
of
or
peace
something.
or something.
Yeah.
If I would have come in, you gave me like a weird vibe, and people don't even have to say nothing.
You would see it on her face.
Yeah.
she can't.
I'm the
she
same way with
She
that,
do
though.
not have
I'd-
a poker face at all.
I would
I
be
can't.
into,
I can't
like-
play spades with her at all.
No, but I got better with that though. I
Yeah,
really got
she
better with
has.
that. But I'm really good in reading people and reading situations. It's almost like a blessing and a curse.
I got you.
Sometimes when you don't know things, I think people that walk around not knowing certain things are actually more happier.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
That
don't
is.
know nothing.
But when you somebody like me who just feels certain things, you don't even have to say nothing. Like, I can just feel when somebody envies me from the side. It's just like something in me that just makes my hair go up. You know, it's weird. I can't explain it. I'm not a psychic or something. Sometimes I believe I do.
I can
But sometimes-
relate to
Millionaires.
that.
Sometimes when you have that gut feeling, when you
Yeah.
be like, hey, something feels so weird and I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, something happens.
Mm.
And it can be sometimes good or sometimes bad. And you be like, damn, that's just exactly what I felt.
I think with her, it's like she listens to her intuition on 100.
Yeah.
To most people, you know, got Jimmy the Cricket saying, "Don't do that shit,"
Yeah.
and you be like, "Shut up." You end up doing it anyway.
Yeah.
She's like, "Jiminy, what did you say?"
Yeah.
I sometimes
Okay,
wish
yeah.
I don't feel
You
this
didn't
this
feel that, yeah.
negativity of people sometimes, because I feel for it, and sometimes I let this consume me to a point where I don't want to be at. But then again, the blessings of it, I can see when somebody is genuine. You know,
Yeah.
when somebody's genuine, lovable, when I can see, hey, you here for the right reason. I see that you actually like me, and if I'm nice to you, best believe that is my genuine side giving you all the love that I have. But if I don't fuck with you,
You don't fuck with it.
I do not fuck with you, and you going to feel that and see that.
away.
I'm kind of the same way though, but I don't really, cause it might seem like it, cause I do like a lot of talking on my podcast though.
Yeah, you can read. You probably can read.
I
People,
read
but, yeah.
people like before I really like talk to somebody.
Yeah,
Like my wife think I'm mean to all her friends and shit because I don't like give myself and my energy to like anybody like as soon as I meet them. I'm not like fake nice until
Yes,
I like.
I'm like that.
Yeah, I don't like just, you know how Germans can be like, they like the small talking. Hey,
Yeah.
yo, good talking, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like that. Like I got to scope you out first,
Yes. There
you
feel
go.
you out first.
Merita be like that. She know how when I vibe with people.
Mm-hmm.
But if I ain't met you, I just am observing you.
She
so
observes
she give me this
situation.
look like, talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good. Let me chill.
That's exactly how
But
I
when
am.
I get to know you and I know how you are, then yes, we cool.
sometimes she has an ice block on her. You kind of like have to melt it down. You know?
I mean, that way you know
Yeah.
it's genuine and it's real. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Exactly.
Fake energy is
When somebody comes
trash.
to you all the time and like, like,
Yeah,
no,
I
you
hate
doing
that.
that to everybody. Come on.
And
now.
as older you get, and the more you has experience in life, you're gonna get very stingy with your energy and who you're giving it to. Like me personally, I worked so hard to get where I'm mentally at today that it's a privilege for me to let anybody close in my energy field.
I feel you. Somebody else would probably think that's an arrogant thing to say, but
Hey,
I definitely feel.
if you feel that way,
Man.
then you're not for me.
It's
But
like-
if you respect it, and you know people, whoever sees this, and I'm saying this, and they feel that way, you know exactly where I'm coming from. But like you said, a lot of people get it off as, oh, she's ignorant. No, sweetie, I'm protecting my energy.
And that's a big thing because I would say probably 5-6 years ago, we used to have a lot of people over our house.
Just come in.
50 people at a house having house parties. But you don't realize that's a lot of energy in your house.
It is.
And you don't know what intentions people
And
have.
I always sage after we have a big gathering. Every Christmas and
It looks great, but you don't know. They done left
Thanksgiving.
a bad energy in your house.
I remember one time my friend, after we had a gathering at our house, I was like, it was like 1:00 in the morning. And it was like, did y'all made it home safe? He was like, yeah, why you still up? I was like, oh, I'm cleaning and I'm saging the house. And she was like, what? Did we leave bad energy at your house, Merita? I was like, no, it has nothing to do
Just
with
in
just
case.
that. Just no.
Just in
No,
case. Probably
it
not
has-
you, but somebody.
You don't sage just to get bad energy out. You just sage to clean. Like I like a
Okay.
clean house and I like a clean air. And it's just like when you have a lot of energies. For instance, after every event that we have, and we have about 600 to 1,000 people in the room, and we go home, I cannot go to sleep unless I take a long hot shower.
Gotta wash it off.
I need to
Wash
wash it
all
off.
that off.
With the sage? You got some sage soap or something?
No, but that's actually a good idea. I need to look
Oh,
into
oh
that.
my God.
Y'all need to patent that one.
Yeah. No, but I take a shower because I need to wash it all off.
Sage Upscale.
And then I sleep like a baby.
Because y'all do encounter a whole bunch of people all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Surprised we ain't got COVID every time we have an event.
Y'all didn't get COVID the whole
Oh, I
time?
did twice. Ooh,
I
that shit
think I
knocked
got
me out.
I think I got it at the beginning when nobody didn't know what the hell it was.
Okay.
We came back, I think, from Rome.
Mm.
Right at the was it
Oh,
Rome?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had to stay at home for a whole week.
Mm.
But I don't think I lost no taste or nothing like that. It was just
Yeah.
like a strong, like sort of like a flu.
Yeah, that didn't happen to everybody. I know I caught it right when I was supposed to come to the sneaker con that first
Yeah.
time. I swear to God, if you watch the next episode, because I shot.
I saw that message. I was like, bro.
Nah, I swear to God, on my mama,
I said everybody been using that excuse. You could have came up with a better
I
excuse.
believed
I
it.
was so excited to come down there. I bought that shield y'all saw over there in the other room.
That's what you had.
I paid €450 for that shit
gotta ask
just
me
for
where
that
you got that.
event.
You use it for October then. We'll be back with another
Yes.
sneaker con in
I got
October.
I had a special little section for you
Man, I was
with
so
chairs and couches.
I was excited.
We
about
had a
that shit.
German TV show coming through.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
ARD? What? No,
Yeah.
CDF.
CDF.
No, ZDF.
They came or they didn't. They didn't come.
They did come.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I'm
you know
telling
they
y'all.
had it in German. We don't know what
We
the hell
have the clip what they have.
I was
posted.
excited to come to that shit, and then we thought about like still coming, but we was like, man, if we gonna give everybody corona, and then maybe folks won't know, but I was like, I'm gonna know that I got everybody sick and shit. So I just owned up and told y'all that we had it and shit.
Well, I
okay.
appreciate you told us.
Yeah, because I could have came.
Hey, you
Yeah.
didn't come through to get us sick.
Yeah.
It's so thoughtful.
Would have gave
So
everybody sick with the
thoughtful
mic,
of
like,
you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was Tommy Guns gave me COVID.
Yeah.
well, nobody would have known, but I got a little integrity,
Yeah, that's good.
Little.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Like I said, I learned my lesson. I ain't trying
Yeah,
to get
that's how
nobody on the weed no more.
Nah. That's okay.
I know when we break artists, don't get Tommy Guns. You be like, hey, I got it for the 60.
Don't ask me to bring the weed. I ain't doing it no more. But y'all bring a lot of artists out here though, right? Like
Yeah, we've been bringing some.
who have y'all brought?
Well, our very first artist that
Was
we brought
6ix9ine.
was 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
That's
I
when
wanted
it
to
was
ask
hot,
y'all about
man.
that.
That's when it was hot.
2018 when he had his high peak. It was like
It was crazy.
we had it offered. We only had 10 days to promote it.
10 days.
10
10
days.
days.
It's like,
Yes.
you want him or not?
And
He
we was
like,
like, yeah.
Jesus, 10
Why
days.
10 days?
Ooh, it was like
But
Paul's
he
was
was hot.
itching.
He was hot then,
hot.
It was hot though, but 10 days?
And we was like, okay, fuck it, let's do
Let's,
it. I think
like,
we can
fuck
pull
it.
it off. And we did it. We booked it within a day after we signed the deal. We started promoting and
Them tickets.
went
I'm
up.
dead.
6ix9ine comment. Just saw our screen
Yo,
just popping off.
and
even.
then here come the haters. Y'all lying. You know you can't bring him there.
Oh.
Because he had another booking what was it in
Oh yeah, that's right. In Belgium.
So they was like,
a festival.
how is he gonna be able to make it here if he got this in Belgium?
No,
it's only 2 hours,
But
dummies.
6ix9ine haters was on our page heavy.
Everybody hated
Same-
him at
hated
that
him at
time.
time.
Clown.
What that clown doing over here?
I think I might have been one of them people.
Crayon.
Yeah, you probably
I
was.
probably was.
But we wasn't taking that personal because
Okay.
it's
We
business.
just
know,
knew,
he was very controversial at
Super
that time.
controversial.
very controversial.
And he was booked in Belgium, and one of the deal was, excuse me, that we had to pick him up from
Okay.
his festival.
Yeah.
So we rented.
Oh, y'all
two
had to go to
vans
Belgium.
Yes, we had
Yes.
to go get him.
to go get him.
Wow.
So we rented 2 vans, and we sent our brothers out there to pick him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Jay and Bobby, I think, only
Yeah,
right, them
yeah.
two. So they
was
went
backstage
there.
waiting on him.
And they was backstage.
They was like, glad
They
y'all
had-
sent us.
They had
I was like, damn, I should have went.
we had him wear our Upscale Uptown t-shirts, and you see in some of the videos of that Belgium show how Jay was walking on stage back
And he was
scene.
performing.
Man, I was like, why didn't I go with them? I would have
Could have got that look.
to see and feel that energy of that crowd.
The energy.
I'm
was
gonna
just
send you the clip
amazing.
because you
Yeah.
have to see it.
I'm gonna put it in.
His shows was crazy. So when he had that show in Belgium at that festival, totally crashed it.
Because he
How
jumped
can
in the
you-
crowd.
How can you get a crowd just go crazy like that? Like I was just feeling the energy just watching the videos, and they went and picked them up. So I was kind of like jealous of that because I love to see that back scene, backstage stuff. So they picked him up. And
do you want to really tell?
Yeah, I
the
want to
story?
know. Give me the tea, as they say. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
well, since okay, we'll
okay, let's
tell-
say like this:
we'll
we
tell it.
experienced 6ix9ine completely
On a
different
different level,
level
dude.
of
Okay.
how he is showing himself online. We
Okay.
did not see this guy that
what people see of him right
of
now.
him starting shit and talking shit and whatnot.
Y'all
I
saw
don't-
the humble
Yes.
6ix9ine.
We saw the humble 6ix9ine. We saw the grateful 6ix9ine. The way he was connecting with
What-
people.
But that, I think we saw that humble side is because who he was with at the time.
He was with Treyway and Shotty in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this
yes,
is the
that's
time when
right.
he's with them.
We met Shotty too at that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even exchanged numbers and everything because we was working on another deal to bring him back again. But then when
Yeah.
they went back, I even texted twice with Shotty, and then all that shit just went off the shit. Now I know why he never texted me back after we was ready to lock in another deal. It's because all that shit went down.
Yeah.
They kidnapped him and all that shit.
I don't know what the hell, but that's when they, they deal was happening.
But the thing is, it was like he was
His father.
He was he was in. I wouldn't say father. I was like
He had
was in
him on a
control.
leash.
Yes.
Damn.
Like you gonna do whatever I say.
But he
And
was,
that's it.
but the whole crew, like Shotty was like really like a father figure to them.
Yeah, it was like it was no manager. It was
Okay. It was like
He had, of course, he's the manager and he has the say so, and of course, whatever he says,
Yeah.
y'all need to do. But they was looking up to him, and especially 6ix9ine, it was like really like a son fatherly relationship.
But did he
almost.
seem like scared of him though?
Respected?
respected,
He
not
respected
like
him.
intimidated, or like, can I have some Skittles?
Nah, can I have some Skittles?
I'm being dead serious.
For real?
Well,
Can I have some candy?
candy? Like on the right.
No.
On the way back, like, one of our guys, they heard it, that when they pulled up at the gas station, that he was like, did I do a good show? And he was like, Shotty was like, yeah, you did. I was like, well, can I have some candy now? I was like, yeah, sure. And then he went to the gas station.
Shut the fuck up.
Bought him some stuff.
He said, did I have a good show?
Yeah.
Can I have some
But
candy
maybe that's just
now?
the way they was talking, though, too. Maybe it was just like,
6ix9ine was a grown ass man at this
man.
time.
Come on now.
yeah, but maybe it was just like a joking thing between
Okay,
them. We
all right,
wasn't
we
there.
Okay,
passed that.
okay.
So then,
But, yeah.
yeah, we passed that. So then, everything's running late.
Okay.
We got him back to the hotel. They saying he's going to go change and stuff like that. So we waiting
was
in
like
the
3
lobby.
o'clock in the morning.
It was what 1. So he's supposed to be on, going on like at 2:30.
Yeah.
So it's 1:45. So he's like, okay, he gonna take a quick shower. Before when we pulled up, he's limping. He got one shoe and limping into the hotel.
He
because
heard his
he
foot-
heard himself jumping into the crowd.
in Belgium.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, "Oh shit!" So he's
I was
limping,
sweating
going
bullets.
to this room.
I was like,
We
"Oh my goodness,
Oh my god, is he even
is he
going
going to be able to
perform?
go?"
So now it's 2:30,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Okay, where the fuck is he at? Okay, let's go up and see." Boom, 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 boom. Nobody answering. So we go to what's his name room. It's like
People starting tagging us, making videos. We want to see 6ix9ine.
I told you he wasn't coming. So
Oh
we
my
went to a
God.
manager and was like, "Hey, where's he at?" Oh,
Yeah.
he's taking a nap. Ooh.
He was, you know how he
Dude, you
was
should've
taking a
seen my
nap.
face.
When the boys went in the room, he was, I guess, leaning against the wall like this, sleeping like that. leaning
Ain't
against-
took a
he
shower
was-
or nothing.
He was tired. The same outfit how we picked
He
him
was
up is how
exhausted,
we
dude.
He wasn't in the bed taking a nap.
No.
He was just
No,
tired.
listen to me. He ain't took a shower. Forget trying to sleep. He ain't took a shower.
because he probably was tired as hell.
Yeah, he probably was tired.
So to me, I was thinking the
scared.
manager was like gonna let him sleep and just call this shit off.
Oh no. Okay.
That's what in my head I'm thinking as a manager now. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got half they shit. He ain't really got to show up.
So he already had like the upfront money.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm like, he's just gonna make up something. He hurt himself. He can't make the show. Oh no, not on our name.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, okay, Bobby J, go upstairs, knock on all these doors. Let's get this shit rolling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Merita, go back. What? I told you to go back.
Yeah, I went.
She
I
go
went,
back.
and I
Talk to
waited
the
for you guys.
DJ. What was her name? DJ
Blue
to get her-
Diamond. Oh yeah,
Blue
that's right. I
Diamond.
did Bob Diamond to
Blue
the thing.
Diamond, the DJ.
So she can go and hype the people
Hype
up
the
and
people up and say,
distract
hey,
them
he's
a
gonna
little. Like,
keep
come.
saying he's gonna be here in 20
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be-
Okay.
So she was doing all that, and I was like, hey guys, we got to get his ass out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So the manager knew like we wasn't giving up.
Yeah. Okay.
We kept banging every 5 minutes.
Mm.
We didn't go back to the lobby. So he was like, finally, okay, give us 20 minutes. We still stayed in front of the door.
Yeah.
It took him about 30 minutes, but he was ready.
Okay.
The same outfit.
Hey, but he ready though.
But the crazy part, have you ever seen his hair?
Yeah, the
You
like
know
the
how
colorful
the
shit.
greasy
The greasy look when he get on stage and he flipping
and
and
it's,
flipping
it's
the hair
greasy.
around.
Yeah.
Do you know the key to that shit?
They put actual grease in his hair.
No. Before we put up in front of the club, the back of it,
Yeah.
he was like, I,
I need
need
hair
some
con-
shit. I need some conditioner.
Hair conditioner
I was like, what
and
the
a
fuck?
bottle of water.
So we already got it because I guess the manager got it from the hotel to get like 3 to 4 little bottles.
The
Okay.
Conditioner.
hotel bottle conditioning.
Yeah.
So I had to go buy some
No,
conditioner. From,
No, we got it from the hotel.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So we give it to him. He's pouring all of it in his head and just put it all in his hair. And then he just does this rock. It's cool as fuck. though.
Okay.
I thought he was crazy as hell. I thought he was about to drink the shit. He put it all in his hair and does this like rock star like.
To flip it all
like,
over the place and
B and
shit.
J just looked at each other like, and then he's ready.
But he
it's
changed.
like he just
Switch the flip.
like that. He was like, I'm ready.
Okay.
He walked through. Everybody seen him. Them lights,
Went crazy.
the foam lights went up. That was it.
It was a movie after that.
Germany! I said, are y'all ready? Sure you ain't busy, say what we I tell you. Give a fuck about my fucking sex. Somebody you bitch things always take my
What?
And we'll give you that clip.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use that shit.
We're gonna give you that clip.
Is his energy is whatever people say about him on the outskirts of what he do. That's their opinion. But when it comes to performing,
And showing love to his fans.
he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't there wasn't no troubles other than that.
other
Nobody
than
trying
that.
to fight him or nothing.
No, nothing. He was trying to tell the security, you know,
When
could
people try to get
come
up,
in. He was like, "No, it's okay.
let
Let him
him.
in. Let him in." He was trying to
drank
give everybody
water,
water. Yeah, and
water
he was
and
asking
fruit
for fruit, fresh
in
fruit.
VIP. We got
I was like,
all,
6 times-
everything that all the entourage want.
Yeah.
It's just for their ass. It ain't for the artist.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
touch
He
none
didn't
of
touch
that.
none of that.
I was like, "What do you want to drink? Just water." It's like,
bottle
"Just
of
water.
water.
Just bottle of water. Can I have some fruits?" I was like, "Sure. What kind
I
of
mean,
fruits
he
you
was
want?"
tired and probably
Yeah.
dehydrated
Yeah.
and shit.
So he was eating his fruits, his strawberries. He was drinking his water, and he was just chilling. And it
The
was
thing
just,
is, he still showed love. People coming in, taking pictures. Now, if you done had
He
two
was not.
shows,
and we
you
done dealt
wouldn't-
with
you wouldn't want to
ignorant
see
artists
nobody.
before.
You don't want to take no pictures. He still took pictures with people, showed love, and then got in and
And
left.
left.
And that's the last time.
Damn, that's wild. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
I
when I
heard.
see all this stuff and Treyway and all this, and I was like, man, that is
That is not
It was
what we
an act.
experienced.
But I could tell that was an act from the first time I
Yeah.
saw 6ix9ine in that whatever music video that was when he had all them gang members behind him with all the flags and stuff.
Yeah,
It was always an
that
act.
showed, yeah.
And they was probably funding him from the jump, and that's probably why, he was indebted to them and why it all blew up
Yeah,
like it
true.
blew up, you know what I'm saying? And why he had to ask Shotty for some candy and shit.
Is
you know
Shotty
what I'm
still in
saying?
jail?
Yeah, they
Yes.
all still in jail, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Oh shit.
Everybody but 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with how he got out of all the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian. I ain't no gang member. I ain't no
Yeah.
thug or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And if
I
somebody
don't
would have
think he was
kidnapped
really
me,
in the gang. I think he used the gang to get bigger.
yeah, get the clout and shit.
Yeah, but the rest of them was.
Yeah, the rest of them was.
So now it's like I think it's more of
But he got
the
himself in the
FBI,
situation.
whoever, yeah, the FBI. Like, if you want to continue to do this shit, you're gonna do it our way now.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
He
I
was
don't
their
know what way,
informant.
yeah, and I don't know what way they doing it, but for him to be going places and getting in and out
Yeah.
freely, except the little incident just happened now.
Yeah,
For
somebody
him
beat
getting
him up at the
Yeah. I
At
think
the-
that was
at the
also
gym.
for cloud. I don't know why. I think that was like a
supposedly
stage.
supposedly they broke his ribs and shit or something like that.
But the thing is, it could have been plotted.
You think
He
so?
might not know because you don't want the person to know. Because then, when you know somebody about to beat you up, you don't just
You gotta get the mic closer.
just
Yeah.
they were whooping his ass.
I only seen like a little clip of the
Oh, that's
video.
a long
It hurt
clip.
my
It's a
eyes.
longer clip?
I
Yes.
cannot watch stuff like that.
Yeah,
That
I-
When
should
he
be
first walking
hurting
in
my eyes,
and
my
dude start
heart.
talking the big dude start talking all this shit.
He was like, I want to be famous.
Yeah,
And then she was like, "Yeah, watch." I was like, "Don't show me that kind of stuff. I don't want to see that."
Yeah.
yeah,
I
but
feel you.
he was getting his ass beat.
But do you
the
think
thing-
he
I
did?
thought he would, but the thing is, he wasn't fighting back. He was curled up in the ball, the same position when he was trying to take a nap before his show with us. That was the same. That was the same position.
But let me ask y'all.
girl-
Let me ask y'all this. Y'all think he deserved it to get his ass whooped?
Nobody don't deserve any.
But
ass
if you
whooping.
constantly calling
For trouble.
and you constantly
are
calling
you
for
really
trouble,
saying this is karma for him though?
yes, I think
No.
if
'cause I
anybody
think-
deserved
I
to
think
get their
karma
ass
would
whooped,
come different for him than that little beating he got. Because really, it wasn't even a beating.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a
Like-
little taste of karma then. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he constantly on the daily provoking people
Yeah.
and inviting people to come fuck with him, showing up in
Oh,
people's
yeah.
neighborhoods.
But eventually will happen. If he deserved it
See,
or
that's the
not,
we-
I don't know.
that's the weird
but
thing
if you
about it,
call
though.
for it and you keep poking the bear,
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
you're gonna
yeah,
come and
Dylan
bite your
Brooks.
ass one
Poking the
time.
bear.
So, but it's like that. Like you
But
keep
that's-
provoking it.
That's
and
the side I think that's not him. The side I think is really him is when he go and give a family money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the side I think that's really him. But he has to play this bad boy because
But
people
does
don't
he, though?
numbers.
No, because people don't want to see you give money. Oh, why you didn't give it to me? You won't see a lot of clicks. But when you getting your ass beat, you're gonna see a lot of clicks because people like hating.
But see, to people like me who never met him before, that the going and giving money to people and
You
the
think that's the
charitable
opposite?
thing
You
he
think that's
doing,
the
I
opposite?
think that looks fake to me. That
Yeah.
looks like
I
let
can
me
see why you
save
say that.
save face.
Yeah, because
I
And
understand.
go look like a nice guy over here and give this money away so I can go do my bullshit over here. You know what I'm saying?
see, I can
If
see
we
it from
hadn't
that side.
experienced that
That,
side
we
of
would've
him, we would have
probably
think
be the same
exactly
way.
that way. And that's a perfect example of you have to experience people on your own.
Mm.
It's everybody has a different taste for people.
Yeah, because
So,
I thought I was like, if he would
for
have
you
been
to-
reckless like that when we met him, like telling his manager, "Fuck you, give me my fucking Skittles. Go to the store, get my Skittles," because that's an artist.
Yeah. Normally.
No manager is gonna talk to an artist like that, and that's why, like, oh, he's about that.
Yeah.
Can you get me some candy?
yeah.
That's wild though.
That's-
But I mean, that's how after everything blew up, I think it pretty much came out that they was like controlling them like
Yeah.
that, and like
Yeah.
the whole story about him getting kidnapped and
Yeah.
beat up, and them what I'm saying, smashing his baby mama type of shit like that.
That's
and
hard, bro.
it's hard.
That's
Yeah.
hard to let that.
You never know how. Look,
I can't
he
even-
probably
we
have a
can't
bunch
even
of
go into that.
whole sides what he got going on. We can just
'Cause a
speak
lot of
on
people
Yeah.
like
what we
that.
saw, but what he's showing, I'm pretty sure is some of it is true.
We would
or
never
not,
know.
but We
The
would
thing
you
is,
never
we'll
know.
never know.
They'll never know. Would y'all book him again?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's tricky
that's very. That's
for
very
the
tricky.
safety reasons. Because
Yeah.
it's now like
Yeah, I think a lot of people want a piece of it now, even
exactly,
over here.
and there will be a
Yes,
risk of the
that'll be
safety
risk.
of the people we will bring out, not
And
to know
having
if
him associate with that,
something happens, he's getting attacked. It
falls back on us.
Falls back on us, and people getting hurt. That's a risk we're not going to take.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Now the question is, if R. Kelly ever got out to book him,
I think R. Kelly was about to come out here
it
when,
was, and-
when
but you know
that
he don't-
documentary came
but
out.
you know he don't fly, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
He don't fly. He gets on cruises.
Jesus.
So the time we was trying to get him, because I really was, but I never told you about this. They told me he don't
See
fly.
that? What else you want to tell me in the show?
They told me he don't fly. So he
Okay.
have to get on cruise and boats and shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the time that we wanted to book him, the fucking boat wouldn't have got in time. So
Okay.
crazy, but
Rick
yeah.
Ross was an interesting booking too.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet him.
Did
I'm
y'all-
mad at him. He ain't take no picture with me.
Did y'all book him that time he came out here and he fell off stage?
No, that was at the beginning. That was like in
We booked him in
2013.
2013. That where he fell on stage was 13. We booked him 18.
Hey, I know you got a clip of that.
I'm
It's
gonna
on
put
YouTube.
yeah. But
It
the
was
crazy
an old OC. Shout out
Yeah, it
to
was
OC
at the
Reproduction.
OC.
Yes.
that nigga
And
disappeared in
and
that
crazy
hole on the
thing, I was
side of the
taking,
stage.
I was taking pictures that night.
Oh, for real?
I was on stage in the back because that's.
Oh, you was there that night?
Yes, I was taking pictures, and somebody said move over, so I moved over, and all I heard, and the music stopped. First thing, as a DJ, don't stop the music.
Yeah, don't
it
stop
makes
the
it
music.
even
It
worse.
makes it so
'Cause people were
much
like,
worse.
Oh, and it took like at least 4 security guards to get him back up.
My God. But
He was big back
the
then.
craziest thing is I fell off that same exact spot at the
because
OC.
it was so dark in there.
It was dark and it's like a little triangle hole right there right next to the fucking
They should
speaker.
have built it better.
And when
Everybody fell
it's
off.
like super packed in
Yes.
there, and it's a whole bunch of niggas behind you on stage,
And they
you
push
just
you
I
out.
was because when I was like running from side to side,
Oh, we want to see that clip too.
completely. I made my girl at the time delete that because she had it on. She had it
But
on
I can
video.
show you a clip where you can see how people are standing because I think it was some type of it was pool because everybody had their shirt off. So I don't know what kind of event it was.
Okay.
But you can see so many people on the stage, and you can barely touch somebody, and they will fall off the stage.
When he came to our show, he was so untouchable.
yes,
The moment
security
when he
was-
walked in, and I thought I messed it up with him. That was
Yes.
actually a funny story.
Oh.
And I'm gonna
probably
send you
burned
that
the bridge.
picture
No.
too. I thought I burned the bridge with Rick Ross when he first came in. Because when artists come in first and we get to meet them, we introduce ourselves.
yeah,
Like
and he wasn't feeling that.
Really?
Not him.
Not him. He walked in, rushing in. Yeah. I was like, and I was like, when I'm on something, I'm on something. Like, motherfucker, we pay so much money
She
for you.
don't listen,
You're not
she
gonna
don't
walk by me
realize-
like this.
She don't realize. Marita's like, I'm like, it's Rick Ross. Marita like, I don't give a damn. Hi, how are you? We're Upscale Uptown. I'm Marita. I'm like, oh,
I mean,
shit.
but y'all booked him though.
Exactly. I was like, hey, Rick
Exactly,
Ross,
but-
welcome. I'm Rita. This is my wife, Olee. We're from Upscale Uptown. We booked you tonight. I would love to have a picture with you. Like, I was running it down, walking next
because
to him.
we knew if we didn't get it right then and there, we wouldn't. go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like, yeah, whatever. He
Well,
brushed me.
Jimmy, we gotta
He
get
brushed
on
me
stage,
off
yeah.
like this, right?
Damn.
Yeah. But then then he stopped. And then he went to his security and he was like,
This is when
Hold on.
No, this is my impression, and then I'll let her. Okay, so he brushed this off. He saw Marita from the front.
Okay.
He brushed Marita. Now you see what I'm getting to.
Okay,
He
all
brushed
right.
Marita to the side. He like, ooh, okay, whatever. Let's get on stage. So when they got got to their little VIP section and chilling and getting a couple drinks before Marita went on stage and said, trying to get people let everybody know Rick Ross is here. Then that's when he looked to the left. And he was like,
I may give a
no,
picture.
listen. 5 minutes later, security one of his security guards tapping on his shoulder. And I'm on the other side. I'm not even knowing what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
I just see this little girl over there, I'm calling her little girl, taking a picture with him. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh man.
No, I'm gonna tell you. No,
That's my vision from the left.
That's her vision.
Yeah.
My vision is
You probably
this.
right though. You probably
Yes.
When he walked in and I was doing a la 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 right next to him, and he was like, da, 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 like brushing us off, he stopped, and then he looked back, and then he got into his security ear, and he was just like pointing. I was like, fuck, Lee, I think I messed it up. I think I went too close to him, and now he's telling me I can't get near him no more.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought he was saying to the security.
Yeah.
So when they was in the VIP section, we brought the bottles in. At this point, I felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to get close to that right now. Because at this point, I just feel embarrassed of why was I so pushy, okay?
Yeah.
I'm like over there like,
So, so I was just like staying away from it, like for real, taking care of the guests, making sure they was all right and whatnot. And then next thing you know, the security was looking for me. He was like, you, come in. I was like, okay. And then I walked in and Rick Ross looked dead at me with his deep voice. He was like in a smirk on his face. And that's exactly what he said. Take it. I was like,
no.
okay. So I had my phone and Jay was next to me. I said, Jay, you take the phone, take a picture of us.
and I'm over there on the left in the stage like, and wasn't the time
And
it was
his voice is
when is-
so deep.
Was it
He
his
was
birthday?
like-
Wait a
he was
minute.
like,
When is it
take
his
it.
birthday or something? We were just bringing
like,
a drink. Okay, so
And I'll go and send you that picture.
I'm trying to be slick. I said I need to get my damn picture.
Yeah.
So we had to bring drinks with the sparkle things.
Oh,
So we always have a girl to bring. I was like, no, move out of the way. I'll bring it. I was like, it's my fucking birthday.
Oh, it was your birthday too?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm bringing it. I'm like, this is some stupid shit, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I put it down. Dude got his camera and like recording me putting it down.
Yeah.
He's just recording it for himself.
Yeah.
That's all I got in it. That's
So
all
that's
I got.
all
nigga.
you got?
That's all I got. So he put it on his little highlight thing.
Okay.
So I videoed it. I posted on I was like, see, I got celebrities at my birthday party wanting to do videos because it's showing.
Okay, so it's showing the dude. But you had somebody video in the video, guy?
No, it's Rick Ross videoing me.
bringing the bottles. He need to see the picture so
Yeah,
you know what
where
you're
you
talking
understand.
So you kind of won in that
I
situation,
kind of won,
then.
but I
Yeah.
had to flip the script though.
He did not take a picture with no one that night but
Damn,
with me.
he was really on his
and the
big
next
boss
day-
shit that night.
Maybe
huh?
he
Next
just
day,
put
she
one.
posted the picture.
I mean, somebody got to
I
represent.
was like,
I think
really,
I saw
babe?
that picture earlier. I think I saw it on your Instagram.
We ain't gonna
earlier.
give it to you either.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah,
I can
it
just
is.
screenshot that bitch.
There you go. But yeah, I don't know. That night he did not take no pictures with nobody. People was coming up and was asking him. I was like, hey, can I
I
take a
rather
picture?
like the
he
fat
was just
one.
like very just like
I like
brush off.
The fat Rick Ross.
I like the fat Rick
He's still
Ross.
fat though, ain't he?
No, he 2013 when he fell off,
He was real fat.
he
that
was
time.
real fat. He
That
was
shit
slimmed
must've-
down.
That shit must have hurt him so bad. Cause
I know.
when I fell,
Did it hurt?
It hurt so bad.
You done fell before. That shit hurt.
You see, I got a gash on my arm.
From that
and
night,
I
from
know
that
there was
night.
glass
I
on the
done covered
floor.
up with my.
you was
See
bleeding.
this gash right here?
Ooh.
He said little. That's not little to me.
That's from
That looked
that
like
fall.
a deep
What?
cut. You
That's
fell
from
on
that
glass?
fall.
You must
I
have
don't know
fell
what I
glass.
fell
you
on.
had to.
I don't know, but I they didn't stop the music for me, so I so I
Please don't
I
stop
hopped
the
back up.
music.
I hopped back up real fast and got back on stage and shit, right? And I hopped back up so fast and tried to like keep going, cause I'm thinking I'm a performer, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I fall, I'm gonna get back up. And then I performed for like 3 more seconds, and then I like passed out, and the crowd had to catch me.
Are you for real?
Yeah, the crowd had to catch me and push me back on stage and shit. And then I woke back up and finished my song. And then like somebody passed me a Hennessy bottle after that. And I slept for the rest of that motherfucking night in a corner somewhere. What? It was a bad night. It was a bad night.
Ay.
Yep. left with a gash on my arm, and I done
Any in
slept.
the system.
You know what it was? Somebody threw you the evil eye.
The evil eye.
Yeah, somebody
It
was
must
up
have been
there
a
with-
hell of an
with-
evil eye.
Yeah.
Yes, for real.
Hey, don't sleep
Made
on
you
that.
pass out and everything.
I'm
It was a
telling you.
crazy night.
Yeah.
They was like, Rick Ross fell from that same spot. I was like,
See, y'all sharing something
was
together
like-
now.
Legends
I
of
was
the
like,
fall.
well, at least there's
Yeah.
that. At least I got that story to tell.
Y'all have something in common right now.
Yeah.
You and Rick Ross.
I feel like he may be more humble these days, though. I be seeing him online
Oh
and shit.
yeah.
He be talking and shit. He a funny motherfucker, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I love
Super
his
funny.
quotes too. His
That's
motivational
what I wanted
boss talk.
to, get to know that side of him.
Was that more in the beginning of his career though? Because in that picture, he look a little dusty. He don't look as illustrious as he look now.
Sometimes artists before they go on, something could have happened before, and it changed their whole vibe.
Yeah.
Because
You
the
never
way he
know.
portrays himself, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, he's really, really funny.
Especially when he's talking about his car shows and shit. That shit is hilarious.
But being a celebrity is like,
you
they're
have to have
humans.
your guard. You have to have your guard up.
They're
sometimes.
humans too. Like I cannot imagine constantly being stopped and people want to take picture with me all the time. I will feel so in jail. Like I will feel robbed my freedom. I don't know. I do not want to be famous.
Especially when they don't ask.
Yeah, it must
That's
be
even
very
worse.
aggravating after a time. So I get it.
I guess, but if that's what you, if
Yeah,
that's
you
what
signed
you
up
wanted
for.
though, and
That
that's
you
what
really
you
have to
signed
love
up
that.
for,
Yeah.
And you make millions.
Yeah,
yeah,
you really-
like
that,
if
yeah.
I was in Rick Ross shoes, I'd be stopping taking pictures for anybody who asked for
Okay,
that shit.
so
you
let
know
me
what I'm
ask you that then. So you rather have $1 million and have your freedom taken away, or you
I
keep
already
your
told
freedom?
you I
and
don't
have
want to
it?
be famous. I just want the money.
saying? You just want the money.
Yeah.
I want the wealth.
Oh, trust
Wealth
me.
is much better than just
Once
having
we get
money.
a good play and we financially where we can step out of the
business.
limelight.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, let
Oh,
y'all
you
know.
will not hear or see me. I will be out enjoying my money, enjoying my freedom, enjoying my traveling, and
Y'all
y'all
would-
can do whatever the
Hey,
fuck y'all want
be
to do.
like, you can put it up. I don't know how you want to put it up. Attention, news, breaking news.
We are
Upscale Uptown will
disappearing.
be on sale in a couple of years.
Yeah.
If you have it, you can have it.
So y'all gonna sell the whole brand and shit,
Yeah.
and just disappear on some island somewhere?
Oh,
Yes. It might even be our
we
own
having
island.
we having some investments going on right now that's coming to flirtatious right now.
Very flirtatious.
So
That's
and
what's
once
up.
that get that ball rolling, then limelight y'all can
Well,
have
you
that.
can have it all.
Peace don't
Y'all ain't
have a
gonna miss
price.
Y'all don't even have to start from scratch.
So they already have the
They
brand.
already have the brand.
They ain't even gotta borrow it from you and buy it.
Exactly.
So all that
For that
stress and
night.
some do, y'all doing that for nothing. 'Cause,
Yeah.
sweetie, right now, we rolling with the ball because we still having fun, and it's something we established over 11 years, and we're not planning on stopping anytime soon.
Yeah.
But we're getting older,
Yeah.
the crowd
Right.
getting younger,
Yeah.
and our interest is starting to change.
How old are y'all, if y'all don't mind me asking?
How old are you?
35.
I'm 37.
Same here.
I'm 35.
You 85?
I'm the youngest one in
85,
here.
baby.
Yep, 86, baby.
86.
I'm the youngest one in here. I'm 35.
Yeah, you a little
Yeah.
young.
The
I
club
know.
get a little different when you getting on up in age, right?
But I will say this, like Kanye West said, which I really don't hardly listen to Kanye West, but it was very true. He said he stays around a lot of young people to keep
yourself young.
keep his mind sharp as well. Because when you get older, you get stuck in your ways.
That's true.
And you don't want to hear nothing. You want to just go by and you can't do that, especially if you're in the entertainment business, because you have to go with what's out.
You got to stay with what's current and what's
relevant.
hot and what's
Yeah.
relevant. And if you don't stay around
You
young
can
people,
get on the wave and then keep going. But if you stuck in your ways, now we're gonna do this, we're gonna do old school stuff all the time. And people like, what?
yeah, but
No.
you don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying, that 50-year-old dude. Because every time I go to the one,
because when I went to Mark I saw this woman and she's probably 55.
in every club, it's
And
that one person
That one person.
that's in there sweating hard as fuck, dancing like,
Couldn't let go.
can't let go.
Couldn't let go. I think they stuck in a certain time.
No, she wasn't dancing.
horrible.
She was sitting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she's always there.
Oh, trust me, if we wouldn't have this business of doing events, you wouldn't see us in no club.
No.
Maybe
I gotta-
once in a blue moon, but it's a business. People,
Yeah, I got a stark rule for myself stuff. Like if it ain't business, I ain't in the club.
Yes. If
You
it
know
ain't
what I'm
our
saying?
event, now if it's somebody's birthday, we might come
Yes.
through. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But just to go,
Yeah, just to go,
No.
like
because I can
I'm gonna be in there
chilling.
judging everybody and
Yes.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We love our couch time and
What?
cuddling
You
with our
have to
fur
have
babies. We have to have. You have to find a balance. It don't matter what you do in life that semi can be stressful. You have to do something to keep your mind calm.
And sometimes it can be individual. We don't have to always do
Traveling
stuff. And
some
it's
of them.
crazy because if we do something individually, people like, well, where's Merita?
Yeah,
Where's
they so
but
used
damn,
to
can't
seeing
I
us
be by
together.
myself? I can go to the movies
all night.
and to the restaurant by myself and chill.
yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
no. I don't need nobody next to me to watch a movie. I could watch it. I mean, don't take Merita because she's gonna fall asleep in the first 10 minutes. She's not a good
I'll be
movie
out.
person to take. But,
Nah, but
you
y'all
gotta
pretty
have
much
that.
branded y'allself as a package deal, though. I think.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's the good thing and bad
Which is
thing
nothing
because
wrong with that,
everybody
but-
wants us at the parties all the time.
Mm.
Sometimes we want to be like, okay, maybe we can give somebody an opportunity to run this party without
Host
us,
it.
and it's
Which we working on it because we
Yeah.
have some pretty big projects coming up right
yeah
now.
that we.
so.
Are y'all at the liberty to speak about any of these big projects?
Not right now.
No,
Can't say
I had to
no
ask.
thing right
I had
now.
to ask.
You can't let everybody know what your next step is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
One
That's
of the
true.
rules, rule number something.
We going
I
to
got so many
Disney
rules.
World.
Y'all going to
Shut your shit.
Disney World? My two kids, they in a Disney movie that's coming out soon.
Nice.
Not a movie. It's a series.
A series?
Really? How interesting.
It's something. I forget the name of it. It's some shit. It come out on the 26th.
On the German side, on the German TV.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first German movie with a black lead in it ever.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's coming out on Disney Plus.
Congrats.
How
Disney
amazing.
Plus.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
We might have to add that back because we cut them out. Disney Plus. We had that for a minute.
Oh, y'all discontinued the Disney Plus.
We don't
You
have no
can't-
time
You
to
can't
sit
have
and
all
watch
the
it.
streaming
I'm sorry.
services. I got all the goddamn streaming services and shit.
So how much you paying a month? What, 150 for all the streaming
I
services?
don't know. I got Disney Plus. I got Netflix, Paramount.
You got Paramount?
Yeah,
Do they really have something good on there?
I got a few things. I got
what's your favorite one?
Apple TV Plus. It depends on what I'm trying to watch. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shout out Disney Plus now because my kids on there and shit.
That is so amazing. When does it come out?
On the 26th. I don't know what today is.
26 this month?
Today's the 22nd, I think.
Yeah, in a few days it come out. My
Nice.
daughter and my son in there. My
Wow.
daughter was 5 days old when she was in there. She
What's
played
the role?
She just played it. My daughter just played a newborn baby,
New-
and my son played the son of the main character and shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How amazing.
But he hated that shit though. You know
Oh,
what I'm
it
saying? He
took him a
hated it.
minute. He don't like it.
They both been modeling since they popped out pretty much.
Yeah.
And but it was just a weird experience for him at this big old movie set. You know what I'm saying?
All the
With
lights.
all
and
the
shit.
big lights and the big camera. You gotta think this Disney. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they.
it's
yeah.
a huge thing, and he pretty much had to play and be the son to these complete strangers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
so
Oh, gotcha.
connection.
How
Yeah.
old is he?
He 3 now. But at the
3.
time he was 2.
Oh,
He
the
knew how to
connection.
act with 2?
Not really. They
They
would
just-
set up scenarios and
where,
shit.
where it looks
So-
like he know
Yeah.
what he's doing.
So
yeah.
was it confusing him to
Yes.
be like, who my daddy now?
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
They say go
Like
to
that.
daddy. He run
Like
it off
that.
to you.
Yeah, and we couldn't even be on set
Yeah, because he would see you.
because he would see us, and then it would mess up the whole vibe. So
That's crazy. Like that's really
Oh,
interesting
not
to see. Like,
seeing
how do you tell a
y'all,
2-year-old?
really?
no, we had to stay behind in the trailer
oh,
and
that's
shit.
very scary for him.
Yeah, I mean
'Cause
we
he's
could
like, who is these strangers?
yeah, we could hear him, but we couldn't see him, and we couldn't go on set when he was really upset and
man.
shit. So for me, it was super hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, we got to take a break from this shit after this shit.
Man,
you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know. I'll be like, excuse me,
'Cause
cut. My
'cause if
baby
he start
crying.
crying, and you'd be like, come on, hold it in.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
I bet it was.
But I told my wife we need to take a break from it until he
Understands,
understands more what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's not like a traumatic event in his life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you need to have him more sit down and just, you don't have it going, but just have him talk.
I done had him on the show. I
Yeah.
done had him do little cute clips for the show before
Yeah.
and shit like that. He love the camera now. Like he know what's going on now. He
now he
still
knows.
like he back into modeling now, and him and his sister they a ham for the camera. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Now he's getting to feel like,
Yeah,
oh,
now
shit.
he know it. When the camera come out, he love to take pictures and make videos of little moments that we have as a family too. He'll grab the phone and be like, "Photo marking," you know. What I'm saying?
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
That is
good.
interesting.
because his mom a model and she always taking pictures and shit too. So it's kind of in their blood too. I don't like the whole modeling shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
You
be
don't
trying
like
to
it?
get me to model and shit. I be like, I ain't no
like,
fucking
no.
modeling shit.
I'm a talker.
I'm a talker, a singer, a rapper, but when it comes to that posing for
vocal.
pictures
Posing,
type of
yeah.
shit, I got like 2-3 poses,
And that's about
and then I don't know what the
And
fuck
that's
I'm
about
doing
it.
after that.
That's interesting.
Y'all want to take a little quick break, and then we'll come back for another 30, 45 minutes or something
Let's
like
do
that.
it.
I gotta take a piss.
Oh, that's all you had to say.